Hello, dear friends, how are you? All the people in the world today, or even in the previous times, if they have led a good life, if at all they have succeeded, then they were quite a self disciplined person. Apart from certain other qualities, but self discipline is indispensable. Nobody can ever lead a good life without that. And it is said that between your plans and your destination, there is a bridge which is called self discipline. So, it is a bridge between our ambitions and the achievement of those. Keeping in view the importance of all that, we have opted to make it a topic of our discussion today. And keeping in view how important it is, we are going to talk about every important aspect of the self discipline and every important point in it as well. So, first of all, we are going to talk about why it is essential, why the self discipline is essential. So, there are five major reasons why it is essential. Number one, it is because, as I earlier said, that it contributes more than any other thing as far the achievement of our goals is concerned. Because self discipline helps you stay focused and help you stay motivated to achieve your goals. So that is the one major reason why it is essential. And the second major reason is building character. Self discipline develops strong personality trait, strong traits like responsibility, like accountability, and like perseverance as well. So it is building character. The second major benefit, and third major benefit is the third important reason why it is essential. That is overcoming procrastination. By self discipline enables you to overcome procrastination and take consistent action toward your objectives. No delaying of things unnecessarily at all. That is the third major reason why it is essential. The fourth reason is that improving relationships. How does it improve the relationships? Self discipline helps to manage your emotions. Yes, self discipline helps to manage your emotions, leading to better relationships and leading to better communication as well. So it is improving relationships. The fifth and the last reason why it is essential, and it is enhancing self esteem. Self discipline boosts self esteem by helping you develop a sense of control and a sense of accomplishment as well. So, these are the five major reasons why self discipline is essential, why self discipline is more important than any other thing for living a happy and a productive life. Now, once we have spoken about the essential reasons, and now we are going to talk about the major or very important benefits, and these are also 5 in number. First of all, it is increased productivity. How does it increase our productivity? Self discipline helps you prioritize your task and manage your time more effectively. Self discipline helps you prioritize tasks and manage your time more effectively. That is how it increases our productivity. The second major benefit is that better time management. Self discipline enables you to avoid distractions and stay focused on your goals. So, in this way, there is a better time management. So, this is the second major benefit of self discipline. The third major benefit is that is improved physical health. Self discipline helps you maintain a healthy diet. Self discipline helps you maintain a healthy diet and exercise regularly and get enough sleep as well. All of these three things, like sleeping 7 to 8 hours every night, eating a healthy diet, exercising regularly, it is only possible with the help of good self discipline, because anybody with a smartphone in the hand will not like to sleep early. And now the fourth major benefit is enhanced mental clarity. Self discipline improves your mental clarity by helping you set clear goals and by helping you set clear priorities as well. It is enhanced mental clarity. The fifth and the last major benefit, that is great sense of accomplishment. Great sense of accomplishment. Self discipline gives you a sense of pride. Self discipline gives you a sense of pride and accomplishment as you achieve your goals. So that is how self discipline actually gives us great sense of accomplishment. Having talked about why it is essential and what are the important benefits of it, now we are going to talk about how to develop the self discipline. And there are seven important ways, seven effective ways to develop self discipline. Number one, it is establish specific and achievable goals. Establishing goals, which are, although there are five important things as for the goal setting is concerned, like being specific, being measurable, being attainable, being relevant, and being time bound. But more importantly, it is your goal must be clear on the one hand and must be realistic or achievable on the other hand. So, the first effective way to achieve the self discipline is that set clear goals. The second way is create a schedule and plan out your day, plan out your week and your month, and stick to your schedule. And stick to your schedule, और वो है create a schedule. Now the fourth important benefit of creating self discipline in ourselves, it is use positive self talk. Using of positive self talk and encourage yourself with a positive affirmations and avoid negative self talk. Negative self talk is the one which discourages us a lot, which demotivates us a lot, which tells us that I will never be able to achieve it. So that is the negative self talk. While the positive affirmation is something like which encourages us, which motivates us to struggle, to make effort, which develops confidence in us. So that is which strengthen our courage, our confidence. So these are positive affirmation. Choose the positive words, motivating, inspiring word, inspiring sentences, and memorize. Repeat them very often. And repeating very often, that is called affirmations, positive affirmations. So it is highly beneficial for becoming a self-disciplined person. Now, the third is the third is prioritizing the task. Focus on most important task first. Focusing on the most important task first and break them down into smaller manageable chunks. One chunk, one goal at a time. So, my dear friends and fellows, it is so much important that we prioritize our task, prioritizing it on the one hand, breaking down into the smaller chunks on the other hand. So, now the fifth tip is to develop the self discipline. It is eliminate distractions. And how can it be done? Identify potential distractions. Identify potential distractions and remove them while you work. Identify potential distractions and remove them while you work. The sixth way to develop the self discipline is create accountability. Creating accountability. How can it be done? Share your goals and your progress. Sharing of your goals and your progress with a friend or with a mentor to increase accountability. Sharing of your goals with a friend or with a mentor so that you feel more, there should be more accountability. And the seventh and the last way to develop the self discipline is reward yourself. Rewarding for what? Celebrating your achievements by rewarding yourself. Celebrating your achievements, even the smaller achievements, not to postpone the celebration till you achieve a bigger goal, because a bigger goal is achieved rarely, while as for the smaller goals are concerned, these are quite achievable and these can be achieved. So my dear friend, reward yourself, celebrate your achievements by rewarding yourself with something you enjoy. Rewarding yourself with something you enjoy. Small achievement I'm talking about. Though after talking about the tips to achieve the self discipline, now we are moving to the next segment, and that next segment is tips to maintain self discipline. Achieving on the one hand, which we talked about, maintaining, that is now we are going to talk about. And there are six ways to maintain the self discipline. Number one, that is start small. Starting small, begin with the small achievable goals. Begin with the small achievable goals and gradually increase the difficulty level. Very good. Begin with the small achievable goals and gradually, mean at least with a gap of 1 week, at least with a gap of 1 week, increase the difficulty level. Rather, the 1 week gap is very suitable one, very neither so low nor so high. Now the second way, the second tip to maintain the self discipline is be consistent and establishing routine and stick to it consistently. Establishing a routine and sticking to it consistently, but keep improving your routine bit by bit. And now the third tip to maintain the self-discipline is track progress, tracking progress, monitor your progress and adjust your strategy as needed. Monitor your progress, monitor your progress and adjust your strategy. Monitoring your progress on the one hand, adjusting your strategy on the other hand as it is needed. Now the fourth tip to maintain the self discipline is stay motivated. Stay motivated. Remind yourself, reminding yourself while you are working towards your goals and celebrate your progress. Stay motivated by by you know by reminding yourself while you are working toward your goals. Now, the fifth tip to maintain the self discipline is practice mindfulness, and that means stay present and stay focused on the task at hand. Staying present, staying focused at the task at hand, not to dwell in the past at all. Past has its own repentance and regrets, but only learn from the past and let it go. Do not keep repenting. Do not dwell in the past at all. All of us have a future as well, but don't keep worrying about the future. Simply plan and let it go. Now we need to stay present and we need to stay focused. Staying present and focused on the task at hand. Now the sixth and the last tip for maintaining the self discipline is that is learn from failure. Learning from failure. Analyze your failure and use them as opportunity to learn and to grow. Analyze your failure and use them as opportunity to learn, as opportunity to grow. Now we are going to talk about certain common obstacles. We are talking about the common obstacles to self discipline. Once we put forward the common hurdles and common obstacles, later on, immediately after that, we are going to put forward the solution and how to overcome those hurdles. So there are five hurdles, five obstacles. The first one is procrastination, and procrastination, putting off task until the last minute. Putting off tasks until the last minute, that is called procrastination. So that is the hurdle number, obstacle number one. The obstacle number two is lack of motivation. Struggling to find the motivation to start or continue working toward your goal. Struggling to find motivation to start and to continue working toward your goal. So that is the second obstacle. The third obstacle is distractions, and allowing distractions to derail your focus. Allowing distractions to derail your focus and derail your productivity. So that is the third obstacle on our way to becoming a self-disciplined person. The fourth obstacle, that is perfectionism. Perfectionism. And perfectionism, setting unrealistically high standards. Setting unrealistically high standards and becoming discouraged as well when you don't meet them. Setting unrealistically high standards and feeling discouraged as we don't achieve them. The fifth and the last common or big obstacle on our way to becoming a self disciplined person is fear of failure. That is allowing fear of failure to hold you back, allowing fear of failure to hold you back from taking action. So these are the five obstacles, five major obstacles on our way to becoming. Now we are going to present the five ways to overcome those obstacles. First one is break task into smaller steps. Breaking every task into a smaller step make task less overwhelming. By breaking them down into smaller manageable chunks, every time everything which seems overwhelming, don't feel discouraged at all. Rather, what is needed is break them down into the smaller chunks and take one chunk at a time. This way, every chunk of that particular major overwhelming task will be getting down, will be overcome, will be accomplished. So now the second way to overcome those obstacles, it is create a conducive environment. Creating a conducive environment, eliminate distractions, eliminating distractions, eliminating distractions, and create an environment that supports your productivity. Creating an environment that supports your productivity. Yes, creating an environment that supports your productivity. Now, the third way to overcome those obstacles is celebrate, that is, use positive self talk, using the positive self talk instead of the negative one. And it is encourage yourself with a positive affirmations and avoid negative self talk. Negative self talk is the one which discourages us, which demotivates us, and the positive self talk is the one which encourages us, which builds confidence in us. And what is the positive affirmation? Whatever good words and sentences, motivating, confidence building, encouraging, we find from somewhere or conceive it, we should memorize it and keep repeating it very often and with the emotional force as well. So it will become a positive affirmation and it will help us a lot. So that is the use positive self talk. The fourth way to somehow overcome those obstacles is that celebrate small wins. Celebrating small wins. Acknowledge and celebrate your small achievements. Acknowledging it on the one hand and celebrating on the other hand your small achievements, and use them as motivation to continue working towards your goal. As for the big achievements are concerned, it happens rarely. So don't delay or postpone your celebration or encouragement till then. Instead, every small achievement must be rewarded, must be celebrated by providing you with something that you enjoy. By providing you with something that you enjoy, celebrate and don't wait for the bigger achievement because it happens rarely. The smaller things combined, the smaller achievements combined converts into the bigger achievement. So every small achievement is important. Every small achievement should be rewarded, should be appreciate yourself a lot, celebrate it by giving yourself with something you enjoy. Now, the fifth and the last way to overcome those five obstacles, it is the seek accountability. And how can it be done? Share your goals and your progress with a friend or a mentor and ask them to hold you accountable. Share your plans, your goals, and your achievements and progress with a friend, with a person who is a bit sensible, who can work like a coach, providing you with a positive feedback, positive constructive criticism. So that is, share your goals and your progress with a friend or a mentor and ask them to hold you accountable. Now, at the end of all that, by following these guidelines, you can develop and maintain self discipline, overcome obstacles, and achieve your goals as well. Indeed, it is something which is more important than any other personality trait, than any other quality. Because self discipline means it is equivalent to the 100 major qualities, good qualities. So that is why anybody with the self discipline, with a good amount of it, can lead a happy and good life. That is all from me today. Thank you very much.